What's up everyone? In today's video, I'm going to show you my favorite hand stretches that will instantly increase your dexterity as well as help you avoid injury in your hands. Hey everyone, hope you're doing well. My name is Jonah Krull and I want to welcome you to my channel where we regularly do tech reviews, musician tips, cover videos, reviews, interviews, and anything else that you can think of related to music and creativity in general. Now, as I mentioned, today's video I'm going to be showing you my favorite hand stretches. I've used these stretches for years. They've helped me play to the best of my ability while also helping myself not injure my hand. Now, to start off, you may be thinking, why do I need to stretch? I've been playing guitar, piano, typing for years, and I've never needed to stretch my hands before. Well, just because most people don't do something doesn't mean that we shouldn't do it. According to Harvard.edu, stretching keeps the muscles flexible, strong, and healthy. And we need that flexibility to maintain a range of motion in the joints. Without it, the muscles shorten and become tight. Then, when you call on the muscles for activity, they are weak and unable to extend all the way. That puts you at risk for joint pain, strains, and muscle damage. You wouldn't expect a runner to run a 5K or a marathon without stretching first, right? Why do we expect musicians or even people who type at a computer all day to do those activities without taking care of these? It's ludicrous. So I actually used to work a job where I was in an office typing for 8 hours a day. And on top of the guitar playing I was already doing outside of that, I ended up actually pretty significantly hurting my tendons and my wrists from the motion that I was doing. So what I did to help fix that injury was doing these stretches that we're going to go over. So even if you're not a musician, if you type, these stretches will keep you safe and keep you from hurting yourself. Alright, now that we got that over with, let's get into the stretches. Most important thing when we're doing these is that you want to keep your elbow completely locked the whole time. You don't want it to bend. Now you want to do this because think about if you were trying to stretch your hamstrings, right? You wouldn't do it with your knees bent. You would need your knees straight because you wouldn't stretch otherwise. So it's the same thing with this. That's why I sometimes say that we want to think of our tendons as our hamstrings. You get it? But for real, elbow needs to be straight. Don't do this stretch cold. Run some scales. If you type on a keyboard, maybe just do some typing. You can even tap your fingers, or if you have a spring-loaded finger exerciser, that also works great. Just do something to get your muscles moving so that you're not doing the stretch cold. Because if you do the stretch cold, trust me, you will hurt yourself. I know, because I learned the hard way. So with the elbow straight, we're going to first just start massaging the tendons, the hands, just get the blood flowing, as well as the muscles on the top of the forearm. Those also get tight and they can inhibit your range of motion. So we're just gonna massage those out. And once those are all massaged, first thing we're gonna do is pull that back. Again, with the elbow locked out. Pull it back. And if you're doing this for the first time, I would only hold them for 5 seconds. I do 20 seconds, but I've been doing these for like 5 years. So build your way up to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shake it out. This part feels silly, but the shaking is important. So now we're gonna pull it down. Again, elbow locked, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake it out. Okay, that's step 1. Step 2, we're gonna do the same thing, but with the individual finger. We're gonna pull this finger back, and we're gonna move the fingers right next to them. Especially you wanna focus on the one that's right next to the finger you're stretching. And it's going to hurt, because what can happen sometimes is the tendons actually can sort of get stuck together. Imagine them getting stuck together. So what we're doing when we stretch the individual fingers like this is we're actually like separating them. That's why after this, you're gonna notice that your finger individuality, that your finger will be able to move independently much more easily than it could before. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake it out. Next finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake it out. Make sure your elbow is locked out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Shake it out. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And also when you're first doing this, you might notice that you can't move them quickly like I can. It might be like, And that's okay. That's totally normal. That just means that you're working your way up. Don't feel bad if you can only move them a little bit, just as long as they're moving. That's what matters. Now the last step, we're gonna pull down one finger, elbow straight, and we're gonna try to push the fingers up, like we're wiggling them up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you want to see more videos like this, then subscribe to the channel where I'll be posting videos like this regularly. Oh, I've been doing this for like 5 years and it still hurts every time I do it. Okay, last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're done. Now, what we need to do is we need to let the hand that we just stretched rest. So if you're standing, just let it fall to your side. If you're sitting, let it rest against your leg. Whatever your position is, just don't use that hand for 30 seconds to a minute, because chances are it probably hurts a lot right now and your muscles just got a crazy workout, so you need to let them rest. So if you did this right, then what you're gonna notice once you're done resting is that your fingers are going to feel brand new. When I teach this to my guitar students, 9 times out of 10, they say that they feel brand new. All right, so if it's been 30 seconds to a minute, you can start just wiggling, see how they feel. Feel pretty good to me. Again, chances are, if you did this right, they're gonna feel perfect. They're gonna feel much better. It might still hurt, but the more that you do this, the less it'll hurt. So that's all there is to it. That's the hand stretch. Let me know in the comments if this worked for you and if there's any other topics you'd love me to cover in a future video. Again, my name is Jonah Krull. Thank you so much for watching. Please consider liking this video and subscribing to the channel if you want to see more content just like this, and I'll see you in the next one.